Hi guys, this is Namcraft and welcome to the Starcraft English commentary. This is gonna be Flash versus Best. We're gonna be having 5 games in a row. This is the 4th game, so if you have not watched the first 3 games, please check the link in the video description or in the first comment, the pinned comment to this video, where we'll be linking to the URL of the playlist for the entire Laddernet series. Yeah, so far looks like Flash isn't doing so bad against Best here. Maybe Best is just sleeping on the job, or just take it easy against the Emperor, against God. This 4th set is gonna be played on the map Radeon. We're gonna be seeing some chit chat between the players in the bottom side there. Let's see what they're gonna be talking about. You may turn on subtitles. Maybe I will show you what they will talk about in the subtitles later. I'm not so sure, but yeah, for the timing, it is gonna be Radeon. You can see this at the map artifact. And in terms of the Elo ranking, you can see it quickly here. As of today, Best is not in the top 10, so he's not really that good of a player. But in terms of the what I want to show you, I'm going to show you the win rate. So Radeon, this map has got looks like a decent win rate for Terran, 51.4%. So we shall see if that is gonna help Flash once again to triumph, and he's been doing very nicely against Best. Of course, Best is it kind of really sometimes depends on the ups and downs of the player's performance, because sometimes Best is really good, but this week particularly he's not in the top 10. And Snow, who is the currently best Protoss player by Elo ranking, is having a good time against Flash in his game. So that just shows that Flash still has a long way to go until he wants to reach number 1. He's got to fight against the best of the best, not the player Best, by the way. It's like the real best player. But anyways, this SV is gonna be scouting in the run direction. This probe might stop on the ramp to stop the SV. He's gonna do it. No, looks like at the last minute Best is gonna turn around. Yeah, of course, this is just some fun games. So Best doesn't actually need to push it so hard. Subject is score coming up for Best. And for Flash, it is going to be a fast factory, and immediately just put a couple of SVs on gas. So he's gonna prioritize the quick expansion here. This SV is gotten hit several times now. 45 out of 60. He's gonna take a few more hits until you can get on the high ground. Very good dance around. But I think at the last minute it is gonna, oh my god, looks like the SCV escaped. So Best is actually having a problem here. Usually a good Protoss player would not allow this to happen, but anyway, it's going to be having an expansion coming up here. This other S probe is going to be heading into corner Marines, just trying to stop that scouting probe, but actually the scouting probe is not really coming. Nexus is going to be coming now, so this is good. This is very good for Best to put his Nexus down before the commensurate goes down. Cross map is always very hard to apply pressure in the early stage of the game. Anyways, this Dragoon is about 20%. I'm going to be having add-on. We're going to be having some Marine, just one Marine here to start, and maybe a bunker is going to go down for Flashes to be completely safe here. Looks like Best has kind of given up on chasing that probe. Is going to return now. Looks like at the last minute he's going to try to chase it. Anyways, the Dragoon's going to be coming out, and we're going to be having the bunker coming down. Let's see if Flash is going to be going for double factory again. He's not going to be going for double factory. Alright, this SC is finally going to get killed here, so there's going to be no more scouting for Flash. He's just going to be content with a single bunker with a single Marine only. And indeed, it is going to be a Vultures first with a Vulture speed upgrade. So this is interesting because sometimes we see Terran try to do double or triple Vulture run by with speed, and that has caused a lot of havoc in certain Protoss bases. So let's see if this time around Best is going to be able to hold this. He needs to actually kind of cover this area with a lot more stuff than just a single pylon. The first Vulture is out on the map. The second Vulture is also coming out. This Vulture's first job is to survive, guys. It's not actually gonna come out here to do any kind of attack. You need to kind of survive. The second Dragoons is here. We're gonna be having maybe one more pylon to block this area, because I guess maybe not yet. Anyway, second gateway come down as well as Robo. What is going on inside of Flash's base? Second factory looks like Vulture speed is almost done. We're going to be having a single Dragoon coming out here, and if he spots the double Vulture, needs to know that there's going to be Vulture speed incoming. He sees the Vultures, and he's going to chase the Vultures, and he will need to block this area now. You need to know that Vulture speed just completes. You kind of hold it with double Vultures and an observatory. That is very, very nice. So these Vultures will not be able to get by. They kind of get shut down. They're going to try to go out here to put the mine. Now, looks like mine upgrade is not yet completed. So these Vultures will have to go home. Looks like Best is going to take a couple of pot shots in the Vultures. The Vultures escaped though. All of the 4 Vultures escaped. So that is good. So both the players are doing okay. Best is not taking any damages. And Flash is not losing any Vultures. We're going to be having a Starport follow-up. So this is going to be a 4 Vulture drop. Looks like the Observer. This Rope's gonna try to come out to take a quick expansion here from Best. So if Best can survive this next wave of drop, it's gonna be clear for the win. The Nexus go down without any kind of problem. The shuttle is gonna be coming out. Okay, he's making only observers, no shuttle for the time being. Very interesting. Anyways, these Vultures gonna try to surround the Dragoon here. The Dragoons need to actually find the weak Vulture. Dragoon is almost dead, and one Vulture. No, it looks like all of the Vultures survives. So very good, movement so far for Best, as well as for Flash here. So not a single unit lost by either of the players. Observers start to come out on the map. Some Dragoons waiting in this area to see if there's going to be any kind of run by the shuttle. It's going to be the dropship for the Protoss, for the Terran army is going to be incoming. We're going to be having a mine. This mine is actually not needed. This mine is going to explode in the face of the Vultures here. The Vultures have been damaged from before, so it's kind of unfortunate. We're going to be having observers to see. Okay, looks like we're going to be having a tank moving forward here. The observer is going to be in the right position to actually intercept. With that, the dropship is about 40% dead. More Vultures going to try to run around to find some places to hide here. And then they're going to possibly try to snipe any kind of probes that are going to be moving across the map. Looks like Vulture's going to lay some mine. And the observer discover the presence of the goddamn dropship, guys. So this is a very, very nice find. From Best. Let's see how he utilizes to his advantage. He sees the dropship moving out. I don't know how quickly he saw that, but he sees that the starport is no longer blinking, so that means some forces are underway. Dragoon's gonna try to hold this area. Dragoon's gonna be in position. And what is that building in the corner? That is going to be Forge here. Dragoon's gonna try to hide back. He needs to have the Dragoons in the main as well. He needs to seal off the front door as well. Looks like we're going to be having this dropship coming towards the side of the map. We're going to be having a cannon that's not yet finished. Probes need to get pulled hard. Looks like a lot of Dragoons are getting pushed in different locations. The shuttle is going to try to land something in the corner here. The cannon is almost completed. The dropship is going to fly right through. We're going to be having Dragoons loaded. This is a beautiful move from Best to actually temporarily have his Dragoon in position to intercept. And looks like this dropship is not going to be able to do any kind of damage behind this. We only have 3 tanks. Drop begins now, and looks like Dragoon in position to intercept. We're going to be having the cannon almost completed, so not a single Vulture is going to land. The Dragoon's going to try to snipe the dropship. Oh my god, that was freaking magnificent play from Best. And what a terrible curse, I guess, for Flash. He's, 64 supply versus 84. Vulture's going to try to do some run by. The Dragoon's already out of position, and now Best can go and take the base, or he can go for Reavers. Looks like Reaver is going to be the name of the game. Shadow is not yet producing Reaver. It's going to be clearing some mines in the middle of the map just yet. Looks like tanks are amassing here, but Observer has the right idea as to how many tanks are getting created. So he's not in a hurry, guys. Best knows he's in the lead. He's going to try to slowly clear the minefields. And it looks like 4 tanks are moving out, but this is not going to be able to do anything. We have a command center coming up. No, it's going to be having 5 factories. And the army is going to start to upgrade now. So this push, or this semi-push, is not going to be able to do anything. Looks like this 6 o'clock base is going to get secured. Rope's going to start to transfer to that base. Yeah, with the Shadow is going to be waiting for the Reaver. We're going to be having a civil balloon in the area. So Flash is in kind of serious trouble. He's going to try to hold this area as well as expand. He might be able to take this base, but before that, Protoss is going to take the base as well. So that is interesting. We're going to be having a scan just to check what's inside. He sees the Reaver, so he knows that he needs to double down in terms of turrets, guys. Anyways, looks like we're going to be having some mine clearance in the middle of the map. This observer is beautiful place, and like I've mentioned to you in several of my previous casts, one of Flash's weaknesses is not to snipe observers. In the current meta 224, sniping observers is the key. Sniping observers is so important. It's gonna limit any kind of Shadow and Reaver play. It's gonna, just give you an advantage in terms of engagement between armies inside a battle, and it's gonna slow down the production of Shadow and Reavers. So there's just a lot of benefits to actually sniping, those observers, right on time. Anyways, looks like Flash is ready to take an expansion, but his command center is not yet. Why do we have 4 tanks in the back position? Maybe he's waiting for some kind of drops. Anyways, Vulture's gonna try to do a run by Dragusi to pull back and block some areas here. And indeed, Probe's gonna get transferred. Oh my god, this is not the right time to transfer the Probe. Dragusi to block this area now. Reaver's gonna come, and indeed, Zealot's gonna block nicely here. Dragusi to come out to support, and we're gonna be having a single pylon block here. That is a beautiful block. These Vulture's gonna try to go in this area, but there's already some cannons here that they might be able to snipe a single probe or maybe 2-3 probes. Probes are running inside the area, which is nice. They will not be able to destroy the pylon, so this is a nice move. But anyways, oh my god, there's gonna be a mine in the corner. That Reaver's gonna be super careful. Everyone should be very careful about that. But anyways, it looks like Probe's gonna finally transfer to this base. Looks like the shuttle is gonna land on this area. We're gonna be having a raid that chase the Reaver around. That was hilarious to watch. Yeah, anyways, tanks will be sitting on this area, and okay, this is a nice attack though from Flash, but he's gonna be facing against double Reaver. Dragoon's gonna be on the low ground though. Oh my god, all of a sudden Flash finds himself in a very nice position. This Nexus is gonna get sniped. What is gonna be the response? Zealot don't have legs. What is this? This is a cannon. Yeah, it's gonna be a cannon here. So this base is gonna be falling down. We have the third shadow though in position. It's gonna try to lay some Zealot on those tanks. We're gonna be having a counter attack on the side of the map. Looks like Best is hesitant. He's going to decide between counterattack and try to save his base guy. We're going to be having Zealot bombing from the sky. Looks like these raids are not in position here. These Zealot bombings are very effective. A single raid is not able to take out the Reaper fast enough, and a lot of tanks are dying left and right. Dragoon's going to be coming to support, and everything evaporated in a single instance. For Flash, he's lost the entire tank fleet, and he's going to re-land his command center, which is fine, but he's behind by about 40 supply. He lost the entire tanks. I mean, it's like the freaking World War II battles of Stalingrad or whatever, where, you know, the German Panzer just moved into a dead area and lost every single tanks to Winter. And of course, all of the soldiers also died to God knows what. I mean, the Winter or whatever, right? But anyways, looks like Flash is going to re-establish his presence, but he's behind by about 40 supply. This Nexus is going to get recreated. I think now Best can double expand. He's, you know, clearing out some mines in the various areas of the map. He's got very nicely placed observers, and once again, sniping observers is something that Flash is not good at. And now we're going to be having quadruple dropship. Oh my god, quintuple dropship with high temperature Reavers, Storms, everything. We're going to be having observer movement upgrades, Psionic Storm upgrade, +1 weapon, +1 armor, you name it. Everything is going well for Best, and he's going to be expanding here. +1 weapons only done on the Protoss army. He's got +1 weapons and +1 armor, which is nice. And we might have a quintuple drop going at some point here. Turrets in position to intercept. Do we have some turrets here? We do have a single turret here only, but you know, this corridor could get easily exploited by Protoss. And it looks like Best is heading towards that area. Probes need to get transferred towards this new wave before the battle begins here. Supply wise, Best is only ahead by about 30 supply. He needs to actually put some cannons here to cover. Yeah, he's gonna put up some cannons. He's doing a good move. He's expanding to the areas that are very close to the Terran base, which will allow to mine, you know, those areas more effectively. Anyways, he's gonna try to fly right through everything here. It's gonna be a single turret. They're not bombing from the sky. Explosion of the minefield, and there's gonna be a lot of stuff in the main here. We're gonna be having a single turret. A lot of shuttles is still alive. He's gonna try to take some shots at something. SCVs are gonna get, you know, Storm to that beautiful Storm on the attack as well as SCV. This is a money-winning shot here from Best after the attack. Best is up about 50 supply. His double Reavers are still alive. The tanks are not sieging, so they would die very quickly here. He's gonna try to take one more shot and destroy the last attack. It's gonna be landing in the corner. These raids are doing good shots. We have an Archon at Mob as well, but yeah, we're gonna be having Vultures getting sniped. I mean, even if this shuttle is dead, the other two shuttles are still alive and doing some 6 shots against God knows what, the supply depot. Maybe he's gonna try to destroy some Vultures, some supply depot. Yeah, this looks like he's gonna pick up one of the Reavers just to buy some time here. When it looks like the tanks are sieging from the other side of the map, the Reaver is gonna get picked up once again. Best is looking to pick up both of the Reavers. He picks up both of the Reavers, gonna land the Reavers here and do more shots against this. I mean, he's wasting so much of Flash's time, just needing to clean up his base, and once again, SV is getting destroyed. And now Best is clearly gonna be winning this game. 178 supply versus 151. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like this cast, please feel free to buy me a coffee, because I'm just an amateur caster. I'm very poor, and $1, $1 will help you. Just buy me a coffee using the link in the video description. You can also send me money via Zelle. This is my wait, hold on. This is my Zelle account. You can just send me some money from your Zelle account from the US bank account. But if you don't have a US bank account, you can just use credit card or PayPal accounts. Those are all the options mentioned in the video description. So if you watch any of the namcraft casts, you need to pay attention to the video description. There's always going to be very nice information. Looks like Best is maxed out. He's ready to push it, but he might just try to secure his advantage a little bit more by going for massive armies. And once again, quadruple shuttle getting ready to land. Once again, like this area, like I told you, is very much weak spot here for Flash, and he's gonna make a lot of choices to cover for those areas and make sure that no more drops can get inside his base. But he's not mining effectively at all. I would say that it's gonna be better for Best to actually take this base because he's so much in the lead, but he's coming from all sides. He's ready to pounce against the Terran army, but be careful because these tanks are nicely upgraded and more upgrades underway for the Terran army. Both +2 and upgrades are going to complete it momentarily here, so Flash will have a disadvantage going to the battle. If he decides to do that, he's going to transfer some of the troops towards his other base of the map, and he's going to make a lot of, what are these things, cannons, right? Okay, he's going to make cannons, gateway. He's making a very strange formation of things here, but that's fine because he's so much in the lead that actually I don't think it matters. Is he switching into carriers? He's not showing any signs of switching into carriers, so that's going to be something that we need to keep out. He's going to expand towards the bottom right maybe at some point. Or maybe he would take this expansion. He's got so much minerals and gas. But anyways, looks like Flash is catching up in supply a little bit here. Flash 147 supply, Bass 200. He's not moving it yet, Bass, because he knows he's so much in the lead. He needs to wait out here and wait to do the storm attack. We also need to upgrade Carlin energy, which is basically increased energy for the for the Templars. But looks like for the time being he's not doing that. What is he building here? Is it a gateway? Okay, he finally is going to be going for Stargate and +1 weapons armor, so he's finally going to be going for carriers. Flash is sitting in his side of the map. Like Best has got nothing to do. His APM is dropped down to 180. He's completely chilling. He's smoking like a joint now. Anyways, good having science vessels gonna try to come out, look for some kind of high temperature to snipe, but there isn't anything to snipe. There's only one way out. This is the only way out for Flash. He cannot go out this way because it completely blocked himself. Yeah, we're gonna be having slow tank movement coming out, and at any moment, high temperature could actually land and just completely crush Flash here. Now it's gonna be time for Best to actually clear some psi, so they can make some carriers. If we wish to, is gonna try to slowly clear. So I need to actually make some carriers. Now if we wish, is gonna make a lot of cannons. Actually doesn't need that many cannons. Anyways, those tanks are moving forward, and he's gonna back up a bit here for Flash. He's completely in the wind. Oh my god, how many gateways is getting created on the various locations on the map? What is he gonna do? He's gonna morph into some Archon, which is actually fine, not really needed. Where are the carriers? I don't see the carriers anywhere on this map. He's not making. We're gonna be having the major attack. It looks like Best keeps on delaying over and over again. He want to make sure that he's completely in the wind before it engages here, and once slices are getting sniped, this is great. Who's gonna attack in from all sides? This is gonna be the final battle. A lot of shuttles are gonna be flying through, Zealot bombing from the sky, and things are exploding. High Templar exploding as well. High Templar casting some storms on the tank in the back, and this possibly might be the time for Best to back up here because he's exhausted all of his Zealots. Only Dragoons remaining, and he's gonna back up, and he's gonna make some carriers now. Wait, no, where? Is he making some carries? Gonna make only gateways or what? I'm not so sure. Maybe the shuttle's gonna fly back, and this High Templar is gonna cast one more beautiful storm on all of the sciences. He's gonna possibly cast one more storm. He's got energy in the back, 63 energy only. He's gonna back up, and Best will need to make more forces out of his gateways. He's got several gateways. I'm sure he's making a lot of forces out of them, so that is nice. Guy's gonna push back. Do we have another expansion? There's gonna be a commander. Get ready to land here. Do we have a small Stargate? No additional Stargate from Best. He's just playing with his normal ground army, which I don't blame because he's so much ahead. 3,000 and yeah, something like 3,000 minerals in the bank and almost 1,000 gas. High Templar is gonna cast one more storm. 85 getting sniped though at last, and it's very good for Flash. Is gonna actually saturate this base. So like that, the game between Bisu and Flash. Bisu just toys with Flash. Bisu just refuses to finish the game quickly, and instead gonna try to drag the game longer and longer, maybe because they're streaming the games or something like that. So he actually want to have a very nice advantage against Flash, and just drag the game on a little bit longer. Anyways, this base is gonna get created. This base has been not mining effectively. Where I mean, what is he making? Just High Templars or something? Because I don't see. Anyways, yeah, he's gonna be Zealot bombing from the sky here. These tanks are coming out, and once again, Flash is not making enough Goliaths. He's getting stormed to death, and he's facing a risk of carrier switch as well. Zealot drumming all over the tank just to actually waste their lives. Yeah, he's gonna land some High Templars here, and he's gonna storm the Vultures. Beautiful storm against every single unit. on this map. He's gonna pick up more Hydra Blitz. He's gonna be hiding in the corner. He might drop some Zelle out over here just to buy some time, and a raid coming out to chase his shadows away. And once again, Best is just enjoying life. He's completely in the wind, so he actually doesn't need to engage so much here. Dragoon's gonna be coming out and Commander coming down. Yeah, I mean, if he wants to be super sure, he would actually just mine these lower bases first. Instead of mining the high bases. High Templar need to cast a storm now. They have so much energy. This EMP would be nice. High Templar casting several storms. Oh my god, no EMP whatsoever, and more storms on the science vessels as well at the time. They get pushed back hard, and maybe one more High Templar could cast a storm. That doesn't actually change anything. Looks like Eastern's gonna push forward, and this base with a lot of cannons gonna get destroyed. What is gonna be? Looks like Best is just like not actually doing anything useful. He's just hanging out there and upgrading something, attacking with some of the forces, but not using bulk of his armies. And yeah, he's gonna fly back now. He's still just on almost maxed out. He's gonna make some forces at the bottom right on the screen. He needs to actually mine out some of the bases that he's not doing, so these cannons are actually being very, very useful. Archon's attacking here, High Templar storming everything, and of course this is just practice. Best is just practicing his micro skills. His High Templar on this base as well. Maybe in fact we don't have any more High Templars remaining. His Archon's gonna get on the high ground, and that is gonna be a beautiful storm against the SCVs. He's not storming, just it's gonna be waiting for the Archons to do the bulk of the damage here. Looks like every single SCV is gonna get executed as now Mind Track as well into the SCV line. And these 4 Archons, they're so beefy and it takes so long. GG from Flashbets wins another game in the series. Thanks for watching. Guys, really buy me a coffee. The link is in the video description, and I'll see you soon in the next episode. Signing out.